everyone, it's Liam Catterson here with another episode of The Originals, episode number 14 of Season 1. So let's address the elephant in the room. Or the killer doll in the room, I guess, is pretty apt with this. But I'm dressed up as Chucky. It's Halloween as of recording, so yeah. And, you know, like I have done with, I guess, previous days of Halloween, I do like to dress up and whatnot because I do have many costumes, so it would just be a waste of opportunity if I didn't, you know, dress up as something on Halloween, so yeah. But this is quick to throw on as well anyways, especially if I'm going out later. Not like this, because that would not be good, would it? But yes, let's talk the originals, because whew, that last episode was hectic, wasn't it? Episode 13, Klaus and Rebecca MIA, after Elijah was pretty much handed an ultimatum between Klaus, Rebecca, and Haley, which of course he chose Haley, and now that he knows that Celeste is back inhabiting Sabine's body, it's all hectic, isn't it? So it should be very interesting to go into this episode. So why don't we get into episode number 14 of season 1 of The Originals? Let's go. Hallucinating. She is. Holy sh! Oh my god! And she's gonna collapse. Oh! Not before she gets a bloody dagger through her body.
Interrupting my Aunt Sophie's consecration.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Aunt Sophie was a casualty of war.
Monique, I recommend you give me what I want,
serious.
unless of course you'd like me to level.
Are they just tattooing names on him?
To find what you're looking for, follow the path she left behind.
Jesus Christ.
Body seemed like your type. Trashy and willing.
If I weren't so bloody sick, I'd rip your head off.
But
I want to see it happen.
And comforting the sick always was a talent of mine.
She's not going to be sick all season, so count your days.
I take care of my friends.
Please, darling, I'm an original vampire. If my city is under attack from this nasty influenza, it is my duty to lend a hand. Besides, if this entire lot dies, who'd be left to eat?
Was she infiltrating with her and Marcel discussing things?
You know, I think...
Elijah, what is this?
I believe they represent the names of women that Celeste inhabited for the past 2 centuries.
What the
It's called
fuck?
divination. It's old
So
school
what?
kind of
She's
a riddle,
been jumping
which is
around
used to
body to
teach their
body.
kids.
Yo!
Solve it and it disappears.
Jesus! You need help!
I'd fire Haley along with my brother's child. There was no choice.
Oh. 2 important people in his family at the same time.
The amount of something you and I have in common.
Oh, heck, really?
Here, drink. I'm just trying to help you. Heal you.
What, so you can torture him
You see
again?
the truth. That's how I'm gonna have my revenge.
Wow.
By showing you her betrayal.
Pick straight with you by my side so that everyone knows that you are mine and I am yours.
Oh, always and
I
forever.
don't want to be afraid of what my brother will do to me for loving you.
There is a set,
This is the only way to get it.
you know, tragic element with these
My
two.
mind hasn't changed.
I didn't know anyone was in here. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
heck!
Genevieve!
Oh, heck!
Genevieve, wait!
It's like she's living in 2 different worlds with the hallucination, of course.
I wish that was the sum total of their treachery. Unfortunately, it's not.
Oh, heck. Oh, heck!
Some vampires, specifically their death records. We need it.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, we'll
we
go
both
for
know
round
that's a
2
thing.
here.
Anyone feeling hungry?
Oh, shit!
Okay, wait. They moved the records.
Not The Shining, come on! Okay? Okay?
So I linked your mind to his. You're gonna show him everything.
Oh, no.
Please don't do that to me. I'll do
This is gonna cause the
too
great
late,
fracture, isn't it?
Friend.
Brent, yeah, we used to hang out, knock around a bit.
You can spare me the details, please.
She used to do some spells for me now and then. Girl had power.
I bet.
Cursed the whole pack of werewolves just because they were pissing me off. Speaking of,
Oh, heck.
what do you think Klaus is gonna... What's Haley doing with that bunch?
Marcel, I'm aware of your history with the city's wolves, and I assume you understand that if you lay a finger upon Haley,
Oh, shit.
it will be the last thing you do on this earth.
Holy
I see I hit
damn!
a nerve. And just when we were getting along.
Yeah, don't,
Every name upon
you know,
my flesh
speak
signifies a witch
ill
who died
for
by her
Haley.
own hand. All but one.
Clara Summerlin.
Conspired to rid themselves of you for good.
Oh, heck. Well, this is gonna be lovely, isn't it? Well, I was gonna say their memory, so that's not good. It's just gonna be a trigger, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, he's nice and all, but if I had to go for one Michelson boy,
Oh, the subject of Klaus coming up. She likes bad boys.
Genevieve, who would have thought a saintly little witch like you would go for the bad boys?
Ah, look at that!
I knew you would.
you want me to find your brother Cole?
I think he
Actually, I'd like
knows.
you to find Michael,
There you go.
our father.
Enough of your lies!
Don't dismember the messenger. Part of you must have known.
We did something, Rebecca and I. I think the witches are trying to use it against her. It's
Yeah.
something that you're not gonna like.
Marcel's currently bricking it like, oh shit, he's gonna know, and it's like, my head's gonna be the price for it, isn't it? Damn, Rebecca. Damn. Jeez, that is, yeah. It's like an episode of EastEnders, especially with her trying to cover the secret up.
All we ever wanted was to be together, but as long as Klaus was around, that was never gonna happen. But hey, I guess you wouldn't know anything about that, huh?
Oh, heck.
When Niklas learns the truth, there will
Don't
be no
burn
end to
those
his rage. I will not let my sister suffer that wrath.
No.
Elijah will never forgive him. Your betrayal will ultimately pit brother against brother.
Yeah, it's
And the
all
fabled
gonna,
Michelson
it's all
bond?
gonna lead to
Kill you, bitch. You
those
already did.
foundations crumbling.
No, at the time I wore a different face.
Me. Kill my entire family.
Which is exactly why I need you to undo it.
It doesn't work that way.
What's-
There is no undoing it.
what's
Michael
done
is
is
coming.
done.
The only hope now is tell Klaus the truth. Confess what we've done. You brought this on yourself. I will not be destroyed along with you.
Shit. Oh.
I'm so sorry, Jen.
Oh, shit!
So you infected me too?
Yeah, no witnesses.
Compelled the orderlies to keep us in quarantine until we died.
Holy shit, Rebecca! That is mental.
To see what she did. To see who she really is. But you needed to know.
I don't know,
You
some things are
needed
better
to see
off
it.
not knowing. Oh. Shit. I thought he was gonna... Oh no. Rebecca! You can wipe that smirk off your face.
But your face tells a different story.
Oh no, in a hospital. This is horror.
Hide from me, Rebecca!
Oh yeah, Haley! Let's
Hey there,
go!
Bitch.
Which
You
bitch?
and I are gonna have a little chat.
Trust me, sister, you'll long for what the dagger offered. This will be far less merciful. How to describe exactly what this blade does? A lamb to the slaughter. What would your father think of you now?
Oh my god! Oh no!
You know, if you had offered me even a fraction of the same, I wouldn't have to do this.
Oh! No way!
Run!
Shit, Elijah! Holy shit! Man, that is just... Holy shit, Elijah! I mean, I wasn't sure which way that was gonna go, because Klaus was unhinged, but holy shit. Yeah. Holy damn. I mean, those final, like, 5-10 minutes were very, very intense. Yeah. Especially, you know, the chase between Klaus and Rebecca. Oh. It was like playing something out of Resident Evil 2 or some shit. I guess it's very fitting. It's Halloween, and, you know, yeah. Oy. Holy damn. I mean, that's it, though. It was like from something out of, you know, if you're playing a horror game, etc. And, yeah, it was definitely like that with Klaus stalking Rebecca like that, with Rebecca being so vulnerable. Now, here's the funny thing. Well, I wouldn't say funny thing, but obviously Klaus can be very, very unhinged, and we all acknowledge that. He has done some very, very heinous things in his time. And obviously you don't want to get rid of Rebecca. You don't want to get rid of any of the, I guess, main cast, really. But at the same time, I'm not really in the position to say that Klaus is out of his mind, really, in terms of pursuing Rebecca, feeling betrayed by Rebecca. I don't, you know, want him to go around killing Rebecca or anything like that, but I wouldn't... Here's the thing, I wouldn't blame him if he couldn't forgive Rebecca whatsoever. So, yeah, because that's it, though. She's kept this whole secret and all of that. Even if she did decide to take it back and all of that, there's still the idea that she entertained the prospect of bringing her abusive father to get at Klaus. And yeah, Klaus has been very, very difficult, and his difficulty was the reasoning for Rebecca to bring Michael here. But even before Klaus has made some very, very heinous choices in his path, Michael was still the abusive dad that we know him to be. Michael is someone who caused so much agony to Klaus before Klaus could commit agony to people. So yeah, obviously I'm not trying to like say that what Klaus has done has been understandable in terms of you know, what he has endured, etc. He still can be condemned, etc. But you just got to think that Michael, he was very, very abusive from the very early get-go because of who Klaus was. And there is a degree of sympathy for Klaus. So you could understand why there is that feeling of ultimate betrayal from Klaus to Rebecca. The fact that she couldn't own up with this, and the fact that she knows that Michael has caused so much agony to him. So yeah, and here's the thing: he didn't even fathom that Rebecca would go to such drastic lengths. So to find out that she did is going to be very, very painful. So yeah, but oh yeah. It was really, really intense. I mean, obviously we knew that Marcel and Rebecca had a little bit of a talk in regards to Michael, but to see it all come about in terms of how Rebecca knew Genevieve and even Celeste in another body, yeah. We'll have to talk about that in a moment, but it was really, really interesting to see how things came about, as well as the kind of roof, because that's it though. Both of them died from influenza, and that was just like really, really rough, wasn't it? In how Rebecca dealt with Genevieve and Clara. So yeah, but I mean, it was this whole situation of no one can know my secret. So, and I don't know if that makes things worse for Klaus to learn about how she took such drastic measures to make sure that Genevieve and Clara wouldn't even say anything. So, but yeah, it was really, really rough stuff. But yeah, it was very interesting to see how Genevieve was gonna not just get revenge for what Rebecca did to her, but also in order to kind of break the system apart, because that's it though. By telling Klaus, like, she was even like, there was even a bit of gloating on, I guess, Team Celeste about the fact that ultimately this is all ultimately this was all gonna break the originals. So yeah. And it will do even further, because you even had Elijah come in and tell Rebecca and Marcel to get out of Dodge. And Klaus is definitely going to see what's going to happen. Klaus is definitely going to see Elijah siding with Rebecca. And he's, and in that degree, he's going to think that. So you think what Rebecca did was right in the end. So yeah. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what is going to happen to Klaus once he does recover from that, like, painful stabbing, of course. And I think that's twice, isn't it? Like, obviously Sophie was culprit number one, and now Elijah with that, like, same dagger. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really, it was just really, really tantalizing stuff, because we, like I said, we got to learn quite a bit in terms of Rebecca and her connections to Genevieve, and how she would try to bring about Marcel. Not Marcel, Michael. Marcel was there. And it was just very interesting to see how open Rebecca was when it came to her discussing about, other factors, that would ultimately lead to Michael. And like, look, I need a little bit of a favor, so yeah. But even so, the whole aspect of torturing both these characters, both Rebecca and Klaus, was just well done, especially when it came to Klaus having to, live through Rebecca's memories and Rebecca not being able to do anything about it, even if she was like with the music and all of that. The music player, that was just a trigger, really. She couldn't do anything really unless Klaus were to be healed up, etc. So, but nothing was. I even made the mention. It's kind of like an EastEnders episode, isn't it? And for those who don't know, it's a British soap, so not like a bar of soap. It's a British show and all of that. Very, very filled with dramatics and all of that. So yeah. But that's what it was like, though. She was trying to uncover she was trying to keep these secrets covered, but there was no way that things were going to keep hidden. So yeah, but I mean that was really a good purpose for Genevieve in regards to, well, that served as her purpose in regards to what she was going to do. So I thought that, okay, well, once Klaus was healed up, once Genevieve's work was done, Klaus is going to kill her. Because he was still put through this torment via Genevieve. But obviously, the bigger bait is going to be that he's going to take his Rebecca. He's going to be in a very, very unhinged place. So that's why I thought Genevieve was going to die, because, well, she's clearly served her purpose. So now she dies because Klaus is not going to take any more shit from Genevieve. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really, it was just a really, really interesting episode. And I even loved the little bits and pieces with Marcel and Elijah. So even if Marcel pushed Elijah's luck, especially in regards to Haley, but even the mannerisms with Elijah in this episode, he was a man determined. So yeah, it was and to be fair, he kept things. Whilst showcasing a bit of hostility, he still kept things composed. That's how I felt when it came to Elijah, like when he interrupted, I guess, Sophie's funeral thing, when he went to the pit. Yeah. So, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. And, of course, he didn't make any kind of regrets in regards to saving Haley versus Klaus and Rebecca. And it wouldn't make sense, though, with the fact that, Haley has been established to be family, and her carrying Klaus's kid, it's like he's stressed enough about the importance of the kid being born, etc., and wanting to do right by Klaus. So, which is very, very ironic, obviously, with given the ending of this episode. So what happened at the end of this episode is definitely going to make things a tad more difficult, I would say. But yeah. There is that nobility. So it's going to be very, very interesting, like I said, to see how things are going to go with the entire originals, really. So yeah, but Celeste was very, very interesting because the fact that she was hopping around body to body, I didn't even account for that. If she's been inhabiting Sabine's body for a long period of time, before, I guess Klaus and Co came to New Orleans again. So yeah, I mean, it was just very, very interesting to see how, you know, she's basically like a lich witch, which is funny because when Haley knocked her out with, what was it, like a plank of wood? Holy damn. See, that's it though. She can be brought down with a plank of wood. The originals though, yeah. Yeah, she called her a witch bitch, didn't she? So iconic though from Haley. But literally, it is like a lich in terms of the fact that, well, she keeps coming back, doesn't she? And yeah, there's always like even with the whole situation, because there does seem to be the implication that she the people that she does inhabit, there does seem to be an aspect of suicide there. But obviously with Clara, that was completely unexpected with the whole situation of the influenza and whatnot. So yeah, but she still made provisions. So yeah, really, really rough stuff. So surely that's got to be taking a toll on her, though, right? If she is jumping from body to body, etc. So yeah. So. But here's the thing, it does bring into question, how are we going to stop her? Because the thing is, she's probably going to do this again. There is a sense of immortality to the mix, so unless we find a way to make sure that she doesn't jump from body to body, we can expect to see her for the next 4 seasons, I guess, after season 1. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's going to be very... we just need to find the phylacteries and put an end to them. No, but that's it, though. She could have a phylactery. So, no, but in all seriousness, yeah, that was a thing that took me, kind of took me by surprise. So it does seem very, very intriguing. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to be very, very interesting to see where we follow with that story. Because like I said, I mean, unless we find some way to prevent her from jumping into her next body, she's practically invincible. Spiritually, of course, not her body, you know, as Clara proved, because that was not, I guess that was not by Celeste's choice, because Rebecca decided, you know what, I can't have you telling Klaus, you're getting, yeah, that. And then Clara came into the room and she's like, well, now you're gonna blab, so yeah. And of course, there was no idea that yeah, there was no idea that Celeste was in that body. So yeah, because you even had that like little scene in the flashbacks where Elijah had that brief encounter with Clara, none the wiser. So, but it's one of those moments, isn't it? Like as if you've written a couple. Well, I guess going to the Vampire Diaries, Elena with Damon, because she thought she met Stefan first, but she met Elena. Elena met Damon first. So, it's like that whole situation where you've, oh, I remember the first time I met you, but there was a previous encounter that you've somehow forgot about. So, yeah, but going to be interesting to see what will happen next time for this show. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.